The facts are relatively well known. Jason Blake scored 40 goals 2 seasons ago. Last year, 15. Combine that with a difficult time off the ice, and no one was looking forward to the beginning of the 08-09 season more than Jason Blake. With that came pressure and the desire to bounce back in a market that wanted more from him.
I knew I had to have a good season, obviously, after last year, and my main focus all summer was to come into camp in great shape and ready to go. And I think I was that last year. Obviously, I got hit with some bad news during training camp, and it definitely set me back. But, I had played the whole year, 82 games, had 5 months off, and I just had to figure it out in that 5 months. And I said if I wanted to keep playing hockey, I got to be 100% committed mentally and physically. And I tried to do that last summer. And, it was a tough start, but, you got through the start, and you're always going to have, ups and downs during the year. It's so long, and, I had mine in the start and just kind of got better and took off after Christmas.
It was a battle for Jason Blake early in the season. He, like everyone else on the team, had to earn the respect of head coach Ron Wilson, and with that warrant more ice time. A key moment came November the 12th, when for the second time of the season, Jason Blake watched the game from the press box.
Blake, he said in the exit interview, he thanked me for sitting him out, because it was like it was a slap across the face in a sort of way. And trust me, I lose a lot of sleep. Some people don't think I do. I lose a lot of sleep over that. I do not wake up in the morning and come and say, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, so I'm looking at somebody I can pick on.
Obviously, deep down inside, you wanted to complain and say a few things, but I think you have to, on a professional level, you just have to take it in stride. Obviously, like I said, as a coach, you're trying to get the best out of each player, and he knows what I can do, and he's seen what I can do, and obviously being benched, it's not fun. That hasn't occurred since my first year in the NHL. So, it's tough to react in a positive way. But the only way out is through. And for me, obviously talking to people, just kept my head down and just worked and tried to stay as positive as I could, and hopefully see the light at the end of the tunnel and good things would happen. And, like I said, around Christmas time, it just kind of took off.
Jason would get back in the lineup the next game, in November 13th contest in Edmonton. He was the best player on the ice.
Blake steals the puck. Blake into the slot. Blake shooting, scores! What a great play by Blake.
And he's using his speed tonight, and he's using his teammates.
Here's Blake cutting for the net, going in front of the goal. They score! What a great pass from Blake!
I was working hard, even when he knew he doesn't play, he was working out for a couple hours afterwards and just wait for his chance. And he was one of the best players out there tonight. And when he's on his game, you can tell.
He was awesome tonight. I mean, he worked unbelievably hard out there, and he got rewarded for it. He got lots of good opportunities. He was creating lots of chances for us, so he was awesome.
Obviously, when things aren't going well and you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do, I think you're pressing a little too much, and that's what I was doing. And I just want to make sure that the effort's there and just work hard and hopefully create offense. And I think today I talked to a couple of guys and that helped me out big time. To simplify, it seems like my career has come full circle, and you got to do the things that even before you scored goals in this league, you got to do the things that made you successful to get there. And it was obviously a good feeling tonight.
From that game on, he finished the season scoring 57 points in the 64 remaining games. Many would point to the addition of Dominic Moore to his line as the reason for his turnaround.
Mid-November is when you paired up with Dominic Moore, and I think that might have been the crossroads of a season for both of you guys, and you certainly matched up well from that point on.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dominic, obviously, he's been around for a while, and he's been on a few teams, and you're just trying to find a niche in the NHL, I think, and where you find a place where you're comfortable and you're happy, and I think that means a lot. I think it means a lot to your success as playing in the NHL, and Dominic found that, and they started off great this year, and when we got paired up together, like I said, it just kind of took off. For some reason, we had chemistry right off the bat. It was good to see. I mean, we both kind of knew after a while what we were going to do with the puck, and it definitely makes things easier. And, chemistry is a hard thing to find in this league with players, and who matches up well together and who doesn't. And, once we were put together, for some reason it worked, and, we both, offensively, it just seemed to work and took off.
Soon, however, Blake's play was forcing people to realize that it was Blake's hustle, determination, and speed that was having a positive effect on others and the team.
That's all I heard all year was, Dominic Moore finally gets Jason Blake going. And I don't think that's the case. I mean, I have the utmost respect for Dominic Moore. I think he's a good player. I wish him well in his career. But I think when it comes down to it, when he leaves and Johnny Mitchell comes on our line, and then, Johnny Mitchell takes off offensively. And so, I think for me, it doesn't matter who I play with. I try not to change my game. I try to be the best player that I can be, and hopefully, make things happen out there and create offense and hopefully make my wingers better and my centermen better. And I think that's my number one goal is just to play the way that I can play and hopefully make the guys around me better hockey players.